If I haven't gotten to the point yet of the mall and who runs the mall, the Kafaro company, everything being horrible people, you can take me to court for libel and slander. I'd love to prove it. Maybe it's an opinion of being awful. Here's awful things you've done. Can't refute that.
Nope, there's one. We're on camera still.
And after weeks and weeks of arguing of, I'm not fixing that. It's not my fault. It didn't happen for our reasons. As is lease, I do not care. You're gonna fix that. And after a much back and forth, no, they did fix it. And again, 7 or 8 times. And it was still a freaking issue. And we came to the point where it's like, if this happens again, I do not care. I'm not calling them. And we're just gonna condemn the bathroom and not touch it. But you know, as is lease, all that sort of stuff, them trying to wash their hands and say, well, we wash our hands of all pre-existing conditions and problems and everything. And if something does arise, that's your fault. That's your responsibility. No, it's not. Sorry for so much backstory, trying to get you all caught up. By November of 2023, I think it was November 5th, we were actually physically robbed. I'll show some pictures. And that was a fun day because not only did they steal stuff from us, they also physically threatened us. And he said he was an ex-convict and he was going to absolutely just F me up because he just got out of 12 years of prison or something. Awesome, great. Now, we called the mall 3 times. We called mall security 3 different times. They never showed up, never. Not the next day, not a week later, never. That day of, we had to run around the mall, and we did, approached actual police officers, and the actual police officers said, do not call mall security. They will not, and they cannot do anything. Now, when you talk to mall security, they say, oh, no, call us. Don't call anybody. Just call us. No, I'm not gonna do that for a bunch of reasons. 1, because you can't do anything, and you won't. 2, because you're gonna brush any security concern under the rug, like you've been doing. Now, if you ever noticed, you ever use the ATM in the mall? Notice how the ATMs are gone now? Yeah, there's good reason for that. So after enough robberies of us being robbed and Southern Caliber being physically threatened, robbed, that stuff, people weren't safe in the mall anymore. People were not comfortable shopping at the mall, which absolutely plummeted mall traffic, by the way. Now, early 2024, around March, around May, that time, there was us, there's Coca-Cola Styles, and then there was Southern Caliber. All small family businesses, and all 3 of us have left the mall for the exact same reason, and the biggest one being safety. Now, Coca-Cola Style, the woman running the business that you would always see running the business, she was pregnant and truly did not feel safe running her business alone while pregnant in the mall with all the robberies. That reason mixed with the fact that her husband is military and they received orders that he was re-enlisting or going back into service and being moved or whatever, which he was, because of us getting robbed and the mall being robbed several times, the ATMs being removed, which they don't want you to know about that, by the way. They're not going to share that on the news. They'll share, hey, look at these goodie bags and things that we're giving away for Black Friday. We're so amazing. But they're not going to share, oh, there's robbery at the mall. For one reason or another, no, I think they're going to somehow make sure that that doesn't hit the news one way or another. You know, like you always see good, positive, happy posts about the mall. You never see anything bad, right? Because nothing bad ever happens at the mall. Bad things happen at the mall all the time.